What are y'all thoughts on Zach's character? Y'all know I just posted a video. I don't know if this one gonna go first or the other one. So if you didn't listen to the other one, basically I saw this post about Fatima. Do y'all feel like she has done anything wrong that you didn't like on Sistas or Fatima? So I was like, let me do one on Zach. Cause I know Zach has definitely done a lot of questionable things. Y'all know at the top of my list, I just was talking about it at the end of the other video about the Deja situation. Now, I understand if it was an emergency because she is his tenant or whatever. But the amount of times he jumped this behind up when he already knew what time she was on. He already knew what she was up to, basically. So I was like, that made me so mad. And that was on Zatima. Again, I know a lot of people don't watch Zatima. They just watch Sisters. Some people had no interest in watching that show. So, yeah, he kept jumping. She was intentionally trying to get him over there so they could sleep together or whatever. Then go have the audacity to tell him. I just thought about that. I need to watch season 2 again, y'all, of Zatima. Talking about some Fatima after. Didn't she say something like Fatima was after Zach money? Come on now. Didn't they get together before he even had money? Didn't she help him get a hold of money by getting him in that program? But yeah, at the top of my list is that right there. That's the one thing that stood out. That's the one thing that stood out was because he didn't have to. Now, if it was emergency, I think that don't they have an obligation or do they have to do it within office hours? I don't know how they work, y'all. But I was like, why is you? No, then you seen in the bathtub. She talking about she can't turn the doggone thing off. How you can't turn it off? Didn't you turn it on? Did it automatically turn on? How did the water get in the tub? How did you get in the tub? Come on now. Then the radio. Wasn't the radio or something she said she couldn't turn the radio off? She was making me mad. He was making me mad. Matter of fact, hadn't she hooked up with what's his name? Nate before? No, before that situation? That was crazy to me. It was another one. I just thought about it. What was it? What was it? The Karen situation. Well, it's a lot of those. He done did a lot of things since they been together. Since they been together and even before. Y'all know that office scene, they wasn't together then. But when y'all know I talk about this all the time. She done had you, didn't she have him locked up or something like that? And you go reward her, she accusing you of stealing. Now, your name was on it, but then I mean nothing. She should know better or whatever. And you go reward her by sleeping with her. What's wrong with these people? Then, what else? The picture situation. The picture situation. When she was like, can she get a hug or something? Now, I don't know, keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. But now, the problem is, this could have been avoided. He could have immediately called Fatima and been like, yeah, we had a nice interaction. She gave me a hug and kissed me on the jaw and everything. Now, she would have been upset, obviously, because we know Fatima at this point. But you didn't tell her. You didn't tell her. Matter of fact, wasn't it also a scene where he went to see her and he hadn't told Fatima he was going to see her? I think that was recently on season 6, I think. Or was it season 7? Yeah, because he was sitting in the car. He was sitting in the car talking about he was practicing what he gonna say to my son. He only wanted did because of Fatima and everything to get Fatima off his back. Look, I ain't even write no notes for this. I wrote some notes for Fatima, but I didn't do none for Zach because I already knew it would come to me once I got started. It was a lot of situation in regards to Karen. I know a lot of people was upset about how he handled the twin situation, not the twin situation, because they hadn't found out. When he was just over here laughing. When he gonna talk about some doggone, he apologized to Karen for Fatima showing up. Well, I don't know how to take that one. What do y'all think? Because I was like, well, she did say she wasn't coming or whatever. But he was like, it's something he said in that moment. I cannot remember what it was, but it's something he said. That's why I say it's a lot of Karen situations that he did that was questionable or whatever. I know one. He played both sides. And that's why I did that video some months ago saying that everybody think Karen the villain, but really it's Zach. It really is Zach. And I feel like in that situation, they showing how sometimes women can go against each other. Now, Karen got a mouth on her, and she did a lot of stuff. She's doing a lot of stuff, so obviously she's definitely the problem. She's the major problem. But Zach allowing a lot of stuff. He's taking on a lot of stuff. He's playing both sides. Like I told y'all, anytime they get along, when Zach and Karen alone, his energy changes. When he's with Fatima, he be closed off or whatever, and that's exactly why Karen thinks she got a chance. Like, no, why they? I don't understand. And I know some people were saying in the comments before about how they don't make shows for characters' development and all that stuff. But in this situation, you talking about marriage and all this other stuff. How? You over here, you playing both sides. And that's why I say he the villain. You playing both sides. You making her. Now, he has told her or whatever. Sorry, y'all, I got distracted. He has told her he loves her. He'll always love her and everything, but he just don't love her the same way. that he loves Fatima. But you over here, you playing both sides. I don't know if I'm saying it right about playing both sides or what. But I will say his energy is different. Like when they alone, his energy is so different or whatever. Then Fatima come in that room, it changes. I know some people feel like it should. No, it should be consistent. It should be consistent. That way Karen won't have it in her head. Now she a crazy person. She gonna think what she think anyway. I mean Karen, I don't know. I'm not, y'all know I'm not gonna fully put it on her. I'm gonna put it on Zach as well. But yeah, I wonder will we see Heather again? Like, will she try to get back custody? Did they give Zach full custody? I don't forget. Look, I forgot. Did he get full custody? I think he did. I want to know if Heather gonna pop back up. I think one of the minor, I ain't gonna say minor things that he has did recently that I don't like outside of Karen, because I know we talk a lot about Karen, Zach, Fatima, or whatever. Y'all know I brought up touching that weapon. Now I don't know if it's ever gonna come back into play. Y'all know they be showing a lot of stuff and it's never a full blown storyline. We just be speculating. That just made me think of something. I don't like that Zach is so trusted. It made me think about, when Fatima told him not to do business with Gary, and he did it anyway, and now he out here being investigated by the FBI and all this other stuff. So I was like, yeah, that made me think about that's one thing. His friendships. Now they do say, the character said, and I spoke on this before, they said that in season 3 of Zatima that Nate and Tony's supposed to show up for Zach. So we'll see how that goes. But that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a great rest of the day and be safe.